EMT Ninja here, ladies and gentlemen, and we are at the pinnacle, at the apex, if you will, of our practicing skills. MrMonkey is finally here for his road test. He is receiving instructions for his first test, his first event, which will be the left turn, the nice slow left turn, and stop his front wheel in a box. Sorry if my hand's wiggly, but my hands wiggle. White, yellow, same shit. Off he goes. Good luck, killer. I told him before every event, make sure to breathe. You start holding your breath and you're not going to be thinking right. Nice turn. Another nice turn. Throttle, throttle, throttle. Be sure to balance. Nice stop. Put the correct foot down. Kept his right foot on the brake until he was stopped. Good job. Now, what I was thinking was, when he's done, I'd really like to go do the test again, but I wouldn't want the opportunity to fail this time, so, nah. Alright, so now he's going to make his U-turn and come around for his next test. Nice turn. Good head snap. See, I don't know if you could see it. He lined up right in the middle of that T, and I told him not to line up in the middle of the T, to line up to the left of the T. That way you get that early start on your apexes, your turns on your cone weave. So here comes the tough one. Here comes the cone weave. Good luck, MrMonkey. Good luck. Ha 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 ha. That's a great hint. That's a great thing he just told him. He said if you hit a cone or you have to put your foot down, put your foot down. It's okay, just keep going. It's like being in a band. You mess up something, you keep going. Don't stop, don't drop the bike, don't stall it. Keep going. The yellow line. I thought it was the white dotted line. Wow. No, my bad. He just cut like 2 feet off that. Take a breath. He didn't breathe. He did not breathe. Good, good. Throw your hips. Throttle, throttle, throttle. Early apex. Ooh, he made the fourth one. Can he make the last one? He made it. No feet down. Did better than I did. Good for him. Come on, U-turn. Turn your head. Didn't turn his head. Put his foot down on the end of it, but he didn't turn. See, he's shaking his head. He didn't turn his head when he made the U-turn. He was looking straight ahead, and I actually think I saw his eyes look down. You never look down. You always look where you want to go. So he should have had his head looking over his right shoulder. He's shaking his head. You put your foot down once on a U-turn and not at all on the cone weave. The cone weave is the hardest one. I put my foot down 3 times on the cone weave and not on the U-turn, but that was good. He did good. He made the distance he was supposed to make. He just put his foot down a little bit, so that's probably like 2, maybe 3 points off. It's not a huge deal. Let's see how he does on the next ones. All he has left is the emergency brake or panic stop, which I don't like to say. If you say panic stop, people think you're going to be panicking, and you don't want to be panicking. You never want to be panicking, okay? By the way, I still hate that muffler sound. Just put something in there. Just put a, I don't know, put a wine stopper in there, like strung up by some paper clips or something. Just block some of that air. Especially for the friggin' test, right? He's giving him the emergency brake first, the quick stop, if you will. You have I think it's a 25-foot box to accelerate to 15 to 20 miles an hour, and then at the end of the box, you must both squeeze your front brake and step on your back brake hard enough to stop within, like, I think it's 9 to 12 feet, but without skidding either wheel, without skidding either brake. So what you want to do is you want to, they call it the Captain Crash called it a preacher's grip, as opposed to saying, hey, how you doing, and squeezing really quick. He grabs your hand and says, hey, where have you been for the past 3 weeks? Why haven't you shown up at Mass? And he slowly starts squeezing your hand. That's what you want to do. You want to squeeze slowly, but get that pressure in there without jerking it or skidding the brakes. Excuse me, skidding the wheels. You don't skid brakes, you skid wheels. All right, so the line he has to start at is right at that second large cone. So that's where he's going to start braking, right around that second large cone with the reflector in front of you there. He should start braking on the left side of that middle cone in your view, and end braking just right of that same cone. I just motioned to him to make sure he breathes, and he shook his head. Nice. They squeaked a little bit, but they did not skid. So he just counted the yellow lines. So he looks about maybe 10, 12 foot deep. So maybe 3 or 4 lines past where he was, like, where optimum stopping is. Don't pay attention to me. He's starting to look over at me now. Don't look at me. Calm down. I don't want him to look at me. I don't want him to think about the camera. I don't want him to think about me. You got one more test left. One more. All right, he's got one more. This is cool because this is both good and bad. There's an instructor being trained, so that means he's probably going to be more of a stickler for the rules. Meaning, you know, if... Hang on a second. Oh, okay. He's backing him up so we can show him the cross line where he has to weave around. There's an older gentleman over here doing his road test who's parallel parking. Tapped the curb once already. Tap the curb again. Oh, at least he didn't hit the cones. We'll give him that much, okay? Good job, young fella. Just don't hit me as you're pulling out. All right, so he's on the last test. This is going to be his emergency swerve. This is the counterbalance skill. Excuse me, the counter steering skill. So again, he's going to have to get up to about 15 miles an hour over the counterbalance limit. Again, he made a nice little U-turn there. Showed he could do that well. And he's going to make another one here. Oh, and I hope this older person here gets... okay, good. There's a lot of road tests going on here. All right, so this is the counter steering skill. This is the one where you're gonna push and then pull. So you're gonna push your hand grip forward and then pull it back towards you. So it's gonna make the bike. It'll slowly start to tilt to the left, but as it sways to the left, it'll lean to the right, and then you'll turn. So make sure you push pull. All right, I'm motioning to him, but I don't know if he saw that. So make sure you push pull. Okay, yeah, he did. Turn. Ready and turn. Nice. Went around the box. Good job. Did not hit the line. And he's parking his bike. Let's go find out how he did. That was a good start. You went around the line. That's what you're supposed to do, is go around the line. And you only had your foot down. I was surprised you didn't go down on the cone weave. You did good on that.
Yeah, so.
You didn't hit a cone, you didn't put your foot down. That's better than I did. I didn't hit the cone, but I put my foot down on 2 cones. You did better than that. You did better than me.
Yeah, that was just the U-turn got me. But
yeah, but you made the U-turn. You just had to steady yourself at the end of it. And
I didn't have the clutch far enough out.
No, you were not throttling enough to come out of the turn. Your bike slowed down as you were turning. So if you throttle out of it a little bit, it'll steady the bike out. You know? Let's see how he did. Congratulations, you passed. Monkey did it. Monkey did it. And this lady did better with the parking over there. How'd you do, killer?
Good. Pass. I don't know where it says pass, but pass.
Right there, the check mark. Good job.
Yay.
Yay. All right, real fast, kids, while I'm here. That's the T you start at. You go out, and you make that far left-hand turn, and you come down, you stop your wheel in the box. Then you line up on this T, and you go through your cone weave. Come around again, and you make your U-turn within this box. You start at that far T out there, and those are the 2 cones where you both stop for the emergency brake, and you want to try and get before that red line by the 15, and where you swerve, that's the red line you swerve around. So, good job, Mr. Monkey.